Just 33% agree with that strategy. 62% oppose defunding police or moving it away from police departments. Congressional lawmakers, meantime, working behind the scenes to craft legislation on police reform. But it's tremendously political and complicated, as it was last time. And the Justice Department is getting involved in a more local law enforcement, investigating different departments. Congressional correspondent Chad Pergram has that part of the story tonight.
Federal scrutiny for another police department, this time Louisville, Kentucky, more than a year after the death of Breonna Taylor during a police raid.
It will determine whether LMPD engages in unconstitutional stops, searches, and seizures, as well as whether the department unlawfully executes search warrants on private homes.
Retirements and resignations from the police department hit a 5-year high following her death, as murders shot up last year and shootings spiked nearly 100%.
They've not enjoyed their job, right? And so they understand that whatever we've been doing isn't working.
The Justice Department just started scrutinizing the Minneapolis police after the George Floyd verdict. Criminal justice experts say law enforcement is at a breaking point.
There are instances where the only hope for constitutional policing is for the federal government to intervene.
I haven't done anything.
The push to reform the police tore apart America's streets in 2020. But lawmakers hope to forge a legislative solution in 2021.
We have to find a way to hold officers accountable so this type of behavior ends.
The balance between accountability and immunity is the biggest challenge facing lawmakers.
Don't sue the police officer, sue the police department.
But it's unclear if Democrats can stomach what Republicans offer.
I don't know if I'm willing to blow up the deal. I don't consider that blowing it up. But we do have to look at ways.
There's a risk that Washington could push too far as police struggle to win back support from the very communities they're sworn to protect.
It makes it very challenging for young men and women in blue across this country to operate at a time where there's not just division, but where mistrust of government is at a historical high.
South Carolina Senator Tim Scott delivers the GOP response to President Biden's speech to Congress Wednesday. Lawmakers want to see if Scott offers a middle ground on police reform acceptable to both sides. Brett?